Hey Bears fans, let's talk about a potential game-changing move for our defense. With the trade deadline approaching on November 5th, rumors are heating up about a possible deal to bring Cleveland Browns star Myles Garrett to Chicago. Sound unlikely? Maybe. But according to NFL insiders, we already have an idea of what the team would need to sacrifice to add Garrett's talent to our roster. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any details. With you all on board, the discussion becomes much richer and more enjoyable. Let's go on this journey together towards an incredible season. Don't forget to like, comment, and share with other Bears fans. I'm counting on you. Our 2024 season start has been surprising, with a 4-2 record, and Caleb Williams, our first overall draft pick, has been inspiring. We're just one game from the top of the NFC North, and with an offense powered by Romo Duns, our defense is the missing piece for a potential playoff run. Adding an elite pass rusher like Garrett could give the Bears the boost we need to go further. Garrett is one of the league's best, but he comes with a 5-year, $125 million contract. If the trade happens, the Bears would have to balance his high salary with other team needs. With a projected cap space of $72 million for 2025 and the second-round pick from the Carolina Panthers, we're in a comfortable position to absorb Garrett's contract without compromising the team's future. But the price, according to NFL insider Diana Rini, will be high: 2 first-round picks in 2025 and 2026, plus rookie Austin Booker. Is it worth it? Considering Garrett at 28 is still in his prime and our team has Super Bowl aspirations, this trade could be the missing step to solidify our defense and lead us to titles. Myles Garrett has consistently been one of the best since joining the NFL, with over 10 sacks in each of the last 7 seasons. Plus, his veteran presence and leadership skills could be invaluable for our younger players, like Williams and Duns, elevating our defense to a new level. Remember the trade for Khalil Mack? Garrett would bring that kind of impact, but with more flexibility and less cap pressure, leaving the Bears with more options to build a winning roster long-term. Of course, the Cleveland Browns might hesitate to give up such an important piece, especially with a 1-6 record and the recent injury of quarterback Deshaun Watson. However, Cleveland has shown signs of rebuilding, like the Amari Cooper trade, increasing the chances of a deal. And if Garrett is too expensive, we have other options. Las Vegas Raiders' Max Crosby is also on GM Ryan Poles' radar and could bolster our defense without compromising too many resources. So, Bears fans, what do you think? Is Myles Garrett the right player to elevate our defense, or is the price too high? Leave your opinions in the comments, and don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for all the latest updates. Remember, this possible trade for Myles Garrett could truly transform our defense into one of the league's most feared units, giving the Bears a solid chance to establish themselves among the NFC favorites. But at the same time, it's essential for the front office to consider the impact of giving up future draft picks, especially in a year when we have a group of promising young players on the roster. With a stronger pass rush, opposing quarterbacks would have less time to think, benefiting not only our defensive line but also the secondary. Imagine increased turnovers with a more aggressive defense forcing hurry throws. Garrett could be the missing piece to transform our defensive game. Now, if Garrett's price isn't worth it, as we mentioned earlier, Max Crosby is a solid alternative. He might not have Garrett's name recognition, but he brings fierce energy and would contribute to increasing the pressure on opposing quarterbacks. We definitely have more financial flexibility and more picks to continue strengthening the team for the long haul. For Bears fans who understand the fighting spirit and the tradition of a strong defense, having a star like Garrett or a promising player like Crosby could bring new energy. And while we await this crucial decision, why not imagine the impact these reinforcements could have on the season? Whatever choice Ryan Poles makes, we're sure it will be strategically thought out, always with the aim of keeping the Bears competitive and ready to chase big titles. So, what would you do? Go all in for Garrett to ensure an immediate defensive boost, or would you prefer a more cautious approach with Crosby and his long-term advantages? Share your thoughts in the comments, and remember to turn on notifications for hot news. And, of course, let's join this journey with the Bears toward a promising future. As a Bears fan, I'm torn. Myles Garrett is a rare talent, one of those game changers who could instantly elevate our defense. Imagine the impact: opposing quarterbacks under constant pressure, our secondary having more chances to force turnovers, and a defense that can make all the difference in critical moments. With him, we'd finally be adding a dominant defensive piece alongside our young talents. The immediate impact would be incredible and, frankly, would put us on a completely new level in the NFC. On the other hand, giving up 2 first-round picks plus Austin Booker, that's a steep price, especially considering we're building a promising roster with careful picks and young prospects. And if the Garrett trade doesn't work out as hoped, or he has injury issues, the risk of compromising the future is high. In this situation, names like Max Crosby become more attractive. He would give us extra pass rush pressure and leave the team more flexible to continue reinforcing important positions with future draft picks. The truth is, as a fan, I'd love to see Garrett on the field in a Bears uniform, elevating our defense. But the fan's heart also knows that long-term success requires balance and patience. If the front office chooses Garrett, I'll be cheering with all my might, believing in our team's potential. But if they choose to take a more conservative route with Crosby, I'll remain optimistic about the strategic planning and future vision. Regardless of the choice, I'm confident the Bears are focused on building a competitive team ready to compete for titles, and as always, I'll be supporting this journey.